Tell everyone about the interaction you had with the vegetarian.
So I found this store in Florida that I love. I wish I knew the name of it because it's such a cool store. But basically you walk in and you know how you've heard like it's the healthiest if you just shop the perimeter of a store. The stuff in the middle is trying to kill you. It's full of all the bad oils, all the preservatives, all the genetically modified grains. So this store is literally just the outside. So you walk in and it's just fresh fruits, produce, vegetables, nut butters that are made there, fresh eggs. So that's one half of the store. The other half of the store is just every type of meat you can think of. Like I got so many different
and
cuts.
some you didn't think of.
I know, organs, like all sorts of
elk and.
But it goes like straight from the butcher to the shop. So it's a cool shop. So I made the mistake of going on a Saturday, which you were so kind to still let me go, but like you couldn't even find a car park. It was so, the store was so busy. So I went in, I let the kids grab like two or three fruits and vegetables. That's all we need. I'm like, we're here for the meat. And I loaded the cart up with all this meat and seafood. And I get in line and this guy's trying to cut in line and he's like, I'm sorry, I don't shop anything on this side. I won't cut you, but can I get behind you? I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm like, don't worry, I only shop on this side. And he kind of laughed. And he's like, oh no, I see that you have some fruits and vegetables in there. I'm like, oh yeah, no, I don't eat that. And he's like, what do you mean you don't eat that? And I was like, I'm carnivore. I only eat meat and seafood. And he's like, I'm sorry, what? And so he's behind me and we're in line. So we're slowly walking up, but like we're going through this zigzag. It's like a line at the airport type of line because the store is so cool. And so he keeps asking follow-up questions and he's like, but like you obviously eat some vegetables. And I was like, nope, I don't eat any vegetables. He's like, when was the last time you had a vegetable? I'm like, 10 months ago. He's like, well, you eat nuts and seeds. And I was like, nope, I don't have nuts or seeds. And he's like, I don't understand.
Yeah, like vitamins?
Yeah.
Like, do you take vitamins?
Yeah. He's like, do you take vitamins? I'm like, nope. And he's like, you look like someone that eats healthy. And I was like, yeah, I do. Believe it or not, beef is like cured my body. Like I used to be really unhealthy before. Like I ate really healthy, but my body was falling apart. And I think beef is slowly healing my body. And he just couldn't get over it. He was so shocked because I think he's looking at me like, you look healthy. And he thinks if someone only ate meat, what would they look like? Well, obviously they'd be really, really fat. They look like they're about to have a heart attack and they'd be like sweating profusely all the time, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it is wild.
And he just couldn't get over it.
Hey, thank you so much for watching. Before you go, do us a favor, leave a comment, let us know what you thought of the video, like, and subscribe.